of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
It's the Bar Rated Podcast.
This world still got a chance. Yeah.
The president in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the discussion about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Salutations and welcome to Bar Rated Live. It's our weekly podcast that we record from PUDDLETOWN Adventures here in beautiful New Hartford, Connecticut. It is Goldberg, and we got a packed studio today for, I guess, what is our first official podcast of the year. We recorded our New Year's one before New Year's, so this is the first one of 2024, and again, a busy studio. Colt, of course, is here, and we also have Mr. Barris returning and joining us here. Brian Barris Harris, who has, well, not been absent from our hearts, and not trivia either, but from PUDDLETOWN, because we're up here in the sticks, as they call it, the holler, if you will, when we do these shows. But Brian, great to see you. Welcome back to the show. We're happy you're here. You're actually bringing some trivia to the show today. And I'm excited for the little game that you have for me coming up. But the point of this show is to talk about our week of trivia that we have ready for you. This is the week of the 8th of January, 2024. We'll talk about some events happening here at PUDDLETOWN coming up. Also, we're going to show you actually what's in this room over here, our big battle room. We have it still set up from our New Year's party, which thanks again to Lee Totten for coming here and playing acoustically live. I know both of you guys weren't able to join us that day, but we had live music happening. There were games. We did trivia, and we still have the room set up because we're going to be doing more live trivia games here at PUDDLETOWN on Tuesdays, and then very special like charity games on Friday nights, maybe on like the second Friday of the month. We're still putting it together, but we're going to be announcing something really cool soon. So we'll show you what that is. Again, we'll talk about the schedule and, of course, get you the phrase of the week. But let's start with the schedule. And before Colt runs it, I will say, because we'll talk about like where Colt and Barris, where you guys are hosting this week. But I will let you know that new to the schedule, we're super excited to announce that Revolutions Bowling and Lounge, which is in South Windsor. Have either of you guys been there? You've been there, right? Colt, you said that you haven't.
I don't think so.
It's huge. I mean, we've got a 3,500 square foot warehouse here. They've got like 350,000 square feet warehouse times two they've got everything from zip lining to basketball courts to bars and video games and bowling alleys and food courts and conference centers. It's awesome. It's right on Route 5. Right, yeah, Route 5 in South Windsor. And we did some work with them way back in the past, but we are going to be starting back up with them starting on the 18th of January. And then it's going to be a week off, but then starting February 2nd, we're going to be there every single Thursday with Brett Barry as your host for Bar Rated Trivia Game. We're going to be doing, and it's going to be also in conjunction with Waka Sports. They do volleyball and like cornhole leagues, kickball leagues, basketball leagues, all like intramural sports. So we're super excited to be tagging up with them. Going to be introducing Aero Dodge to them as well, and maybe even doing some Aero Dodge on the nights that we're out there at Revolutions too. So check that out on our schedule. But let's go through where we're currently at. And Colt, we'll start with you. Where are you hosting this week? You're actually returning.
So happy to be back at Salty Dog. That's tonight as this airs. And then tomorrow you can catch me returning also to Bears in New Haven. So two big comebacks. Very excited about it all. Back at Eli's on Wednesday, Olives and Oil on Thursday, and La Katrina on Saturday.
And where are you at, Bears?
All of January.
Monday, tonight I'll be at 5 churches in New Britain. Love it there. Tuesday at the Hartford Market. Wednesday doing great to do. And Hartford at City Street. Thursday, I'll be at the insanely huge Griffith Lodge down in Manchester.
No, you're going to actually be a Problem Solve Brewing
Yeah, problems.
because we have live music trivia with Jeff Presh happening
right.
at Urban Lodge. We needed you to fill in for Kay at Problem Solve. The Problem Solved, and then we got. I love this. I think about it every time. Whenever I get coverage, Problem Solved for Problem Solved. So yeah, you'll be up there filling in for Super K and Jeff Presh. We're really getting some traction with this live music trivia. And I have some recordings. I got next time I go, and I'm going to go to the one this week up at Urban Lodge. I'm going to go check out Jeff and get some better video. But if you haven't seen it yet, and we'll have Colt throw up one of the graphics right here with Jeff. But Jeff is a local musician, singer-songwriter, and we kind of came to each other at the same time. He's like, hey, I've got this idea. I'm like, yeah, cool, you're a musician. I have this idea too. Live music trivia. So what Jeff is literally doing is playing 5-song rounds, like verse, chorus, repeating them if necessary, like one-hit wonders. Name the artist, name the song title for 1 point each type thing, or name that commercial jingle. What movie was this song from? He even did like Chris Stapleton covers, and you had to say the original artist, but he played it in the way of Chris Stapleton. So you catch my drift. So what we've been doing is going to our locations like Almost Famous Brewing. We've done it at Dudleytown, Rooster Company. And we've been kind of trying it out with the players. Some of you may have seen it. And we'd love to see your comments in the video if you played and tell us what you think about it. But what we're going to be starting to do it is using it as like a second night of the week. So instead of Urban Lodge not doing regular trivia this Thursday and doing live music, the next time they do it, we would do it on like a Friday or a Saturday night, or a Tuesday or a Wednesday. We'd still have our regularly scheduled trivia game because, we're still doing theme games. We're doing Lyman Orchard's Harry Potter this week. We're doing a Friends theme game the 24th at a bunch of locations, including, but not limited to Eli's on Whitney and Nod Hill Brewing. But I'll tell you this. I've been doing trivia for 14 years. I've gone and checked out a lot of other trivia companies, and I've had people that have been around the country and played other trivia games. I think we hit something that hasn't been done before with this live music trivia. So can we say that we're the originators?
Hell yeah.
We'll say it right now, of live music trivia as we continue to build this bar-rated entertainment with Jeff Presh. It's been a lot of fun. So if you haven't checked it out yet, that game is happening this Thursday, Urban Lodge Brewing. The following Thursday, Almost Famous Brewing, and there's going to be more announced. I know
that's a good music place right there.
Almost Famous, perfect for it. And then you're doing another one at Dudleytown is going to be February 13th, and I don't have the date in front of me for when we're going to do the game at Clocktown. It's going to be coming out to Clocktown Brewing in Thomaston as well. So we're going to be setting up a new Facebook page for it, put something on the web page with all the dates that Jeff's going to be doing. And if you're an artist too, and you want to come out and play, you're a musician, guitarist, congo player, you could do a game. Well, we would love to. Oh yeah, Bob Bloom.
Bob Bloom, yeah.
Baby Bob Bloom will get to come in to do it.
He'll have you guys playing too.
He'll hand out drums to everybody who play along with him for name that jingle. All right, so and again, it is Goldberg's first official. I guess this isn't the first full week. Last week was the first full week because it started on a Monday, so second week of the year. And we had a lot of fun here in 2023 at PUDDLETOWN Adventures. And we're going to have a lot of fun in 2024 because we got tables now. We're going to give you a look at the room, a little tour around. And actually, I'll try off. Well, I'll even let Colt play with it too. The new blaster that I got. I'm not even going to do a full review, but look at the size of this. Do we know what this is?
Stormtrooper blaster.
This is the first order Stormtrooper blaster.
Does that mean it's not accurate?
Sorry, I have to talk into the microphone. My mom will yell at me. It's as accurate as a trooper shoot?
Oh, so yeah.
No.
Well, yeah.
And I had to put the extended clip in it because we all know how bad Stormtrooper shots are too. They 7 shots wouldn't do. We had to do a 12-shot clip. So we're gonna go into the other room and show you. I had nothing. What PUDDLETOWN is looking like right now. Of the week, and Barris has some trivia questions for us too, right?
Play a little quick trivia.
All right, we'll be right back with more. But first, we're going to show you what does this room look like when you're playing Aero Dodge, Foam Depot, and more in it. now we are in the main battle arena of PUDDLETOWN Adventures, where we play Aero Dodge. But when we're not playing Aero Dodge, we can do a lot of other things, especially now that we have these awesome picnic tables now. And as I said, the New Year's Eve, we came in here, we had Lee Totten playing live music. We set up for seating for 50 people. So not only can you book us for private events if you want to do something, just a big gathering here, we're also going to start doing trivia nights here, getting food trucks coming in outside. And while we can't play Aero Dodge while the table's up, we definitely have cornhole set up. We've got target practice going on over here. Paris has been, how does that thing work out? It might be too close. Maybe we want to, maybe. Can I do that with a stormtrooper blast in the Paris with a high speed? Apparently not. Wait, blocked it? Oh, that's fine. Safety first. Well, I guess I can do a little better with this. Oh, wow, all right. So we've got those games. Of course, we've got tables in here now. And then in our yoga area that we got over here, we'll be setting up tables. We got the TV, and we can do our hot fingers games, our bar rated games, mixed state match games, and even another brand new game that Barris has been working on for a little bit now. That we're going to be introducing and coming out here too. So, look at our, put it on your calendars. Tuesday nights, starting in a couple weeks here at PUDDLETOWN Adventures, and then on Friday, special charity events too. We're super excited to be doing live hosted trivia games. Also now here at PUDDLETOWN Adventures, the home of bar-rated entertainment. And of course, when we do our Aero Dodge games, we have to be safe and get all of our helmets from our friends at Playing Against Sports in West Hartford. So let's hear from them real quick, and when we come back, we got your phrase of the week. We'll go through the schedule again one more time, too.
What's up, everybody? It's Brett with Bar Rated, trivia host extraordinaire and sports enthusiast. And I'm here to tell you that if you need quality, new or used sports gear, the only place to go is Play It Again Sports in West Hartford, Connecticut. They've got the gear from A to Z for every sport, for every season. Whether you're looking to tune up your golf game and hit the links, or finally convince yourself to get into shape, at Play It Again Sports, you can buy and sell new and used sports equipment with the help of their friendly staff. Maybe you want to carve up some fresh powder, or maybe you're just looking for a new set of wheels. From boards to balls, they have it all, including the largest selection of hockey equipment in town. Listen, don't go to the big box stores. Instead, support a great local business and grab your gear at Play It Again Sports in West Hartford, Connecticut, a proud sponsor of Bar Rated Entertainment.
Thank you again to our friends at Play It Again Sports. We're back here at the main command desk at PUDDLETOWN Adventures. We're doing Bar Rated Live. It's Goldberg, it's Barris, and Colt. We've got your phrase of the week coming up. We've got your schedule. We'll go through that one more time. But Barris, you're here, and you're the trivia master.
Yeah.
If people don't know, Barris writes the Bar Rated trivia games. I put together the Hot Fingers trivia games. And Colt hosts the games and does video stuff. Other important things too. But so you came in though with some trivia, which we said in 2024 we're going to add more trivia to the show. So what do you got for us today?
All right, so I figured I'd do something that was right up your alley.
Okay. Me?
Me? I have a couple,
But not me.
Who, me?
I know you know the Beatles very well.
I wouldn't say I'm a
I don't
student
know if people have heard of them.
of the Beatles, but I
I
listen.
know you're in the indie music, so I know you know the Beatles.
Yeah, well, I listen to like the Sirius XM, the Beatles channel, channel 18 is like if I'm not listening to Howard Stern or like the heavy music, I'm listening to the Beatles channel. So yeah, what do you got Beatles for me?
So I have a list of 20 Beatles songs here.
Okay.
And as most people might know, you might not know, it's a trivia fact, but the Beatles have the most #1 singles out of any artist.
That makes sense.
So I have 20 songs here, but they're not all #1. So when I name a Beatles song, you have to tell me, did this song go #1 in the Billboard Hot 100?
Are we talking the U.S. Billboard charts?
U.S. Billboard.
Okay, because I know they had certain ones that were on the UK charts that charted higher than them. So we're talking about. Okay, so let's go. What do we got?
Let's start with Long and Winding Road, Are You Blue?
Long and Winding Road. I mean, that's a Paul song. #1. Just because you're asking it, I'm going to say yes. That seems like one of those like later. It was one of the last songs that they put out, if not the last single that they put. So I will say yes. That was a #1 song for the Beatles.
You are correct.
Okay. That was on the White Album, I think, or
I thought it was
Abbey Road. Yeah, Abbey Road was the last one. Okay, so I'm 1 for 1. All right.
All right, let's go. What else? Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band.
I mean, that album probably went number 1, but I'd say that single probably only went as high as 2 or 3. It's not. It's a good song, but
So you're saying no?
I'm saying no to Sergeant Pepper's the song.
Well, I can say that you are 2 for 2.
Okay.
That is correct.
Again, a good song, but it's just kind of like it's an intro to the album. It's not, it's not one of their greatest songs, but it sets the mood, if you will. All right, what do we got next?
All right, this is one of my favorite guitar solos. I like it. So, My Guitar Gently Weeps.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps, which is funny. So a fun fact about that, it's a George Harrison song, but that's Eric Clapton playing the guitar.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And Clapton, I mean, you could go read back. I'm not going to give you the history between George and Eric and their wives and everything like that. While My Guitar Gently Weeps, I mean, it's my favorite George Harrison song. Was it a number 1? Yeah, I'll say probably, because Clapton was part of it. So I'll say yes, that went to number 1.
And I can say that you're incorrect.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Not correct.
All right. I see that too. It's not a huge poppy song. Does it say how high did it go?
I don't have it written
Well,
down.
shame on you. All right, so I'm 2 for 3.
Shame.
I need
One more.
3 out of 5. Yeah,
3 out of 5 to get a free Ghost Energy drink.
5. Sure. Okay. Already paid for them. What do we got?
Let's say, let's go with Love Me Do.
That's early, so that's if not Meet the Beatles, then that's way in the beginning when they were still trying. Love Me Do. I'm gonna say, based on how these games usually work, because that was 2 no's in a row, so I'm gonna say that this is a yes. That Love Me Do did hit number 1.
Using some game theory.
I'm using game theory for this, yeah. So,
game theory
but Love Me Do was, yeah, that was probably an A side off of Meet the Beatles, if I had to guess again.
I could say Love Me Do did go number 1.
All right, yeah. Yeah, it must have been one of their first ones. So there you go. All right, so I win.
You win. Free Ghost Energy drink.
Well, give me one more. What was the 5th one? Obladi Oblada.
Oblada.
No way that went number 1.
Did not.
No,
I like this.
yeah, it's a good song. It's just one of those oompa oompa songs.
Yeah, I tried not to pick any of the obvious ones
Yeah,
everybody knows.
that I believe was a Paul song. Paul McCartney. If you always want to think, like, Paul McCartney did all like the lovey songs,
Yeah.
all the angsty or more like upset or kind of like deep ones were the John ones. Anything that had like really great guitar riffs in them already
George.
were the George songs, because that's what he's singing. And anything that was like super oompa or like the really goofy ones
That's Ringo.
was always Ringo. It's like, oh, we got to give Ringo a song for the album. Give him the one about the submarine. It's like, although I like Back in the USSR. That's a good Ringo.
That's on the list.
Was that a number 1?
That is not in number 1.
No, but that was a good Ringo song right there. All right, well, thank you. Hopefully you had fun playing along at home, and write in the comments what is your favorite, your number 1 Beatles song. Do you know what? Every single year I'll end it with this is ranked as the number 1 Beatles song of all time. Yesterday's a good one. It's usually up there. Hey Jude also up there. Strawberry Fields is also one that I really like. Colt, do you know Strawberry Fields? Didn't it? Really?
Oh.
Do you know what the number 1 rated Beatles song of all time is called?
My guess was going to be Yesterday. I'll go with Let It Be.
No. It is A Day in the Life.
Really?
A Day in the Life. Yeah. It's just so out there and different, and like 2 songs mixed into one. The whole bridge in the middle of it. It's an excellent song. Do I think it's their best one? I don't personally.
I think everybody has a.
Everybody has their
opinion,
favorite,
yeah.
yeah. But Day in the Life, you want to look up what is always basically every single year voted as the number 1 Beatles song of all time. It is Goldberg, it is Colt, it is Barris live from PUDDLETOWN Adventures. Thank you for that game, Barris. You can play your own trivia games or play music trivia this Thursday on the 11th at Urban Lodge Brewing. Barris is going to be up at Problem Solve, but let's go through the schedule one more time for you all. And we already know where Colton Bears are going to be. I will remind you that Huskies starts back up next week up at UConn on the 16th. So no game there this week. And we have Revolutions Bowling and Lounge starting up on the 18th. So definitely go and check that out. It's going to be a big game. Brett Barry's hosting next week as well. Almost Famous live music trivia too. And we've got new locations that are going to be added very soon and periodically through the month. This is that time of year that we get a lot of people contacting us for games. So we're going to be servicing as many as we can. And of course, don't forget Tuesdays, we're getting some food trucks up here. We're putting some other details together. But Wadsey is going to be your host here at PUDDLETOWN Adventures, doing trivia out in our arena when we put the tables out, put the arrows away. But it's trivia and Nerf blasters.
I mean, what else can you ask for?
I guess, yeah.
Classes in yoga.
When Wadsey's hosting, we'll give her one of the big padded shields. So if you don't like a question, then everybody's gonna start firing. But she's allowed to fire back with one of like the heavy, fully powered ones.
Give her the automatic.
Yeah. We'll do. What's a fun name we can call Wadsey? It's like Wadsey Rambo.
Watsinator.
The Watsinator, yes. There we go. Get her the headband and everything. Take a little break from the Zenness. All right, that is our show today. And Colt, what is the phrase of the week?
Well, I don't remember where I left off in the alphabet thing, but I'm trying to get back to it.
Start
There's a bunch of
numbers
holidays. Yeah, we'll get there. I don't know if this is correct, but I think I left up on you, so I looked up you phrases, which that seems late, but whatever. So something about this phrase is I didn't know if we use curse words. I don't think we do that, right? Because this one is better known with a certain.
I mean, do we use curse words?
Four-letter
You're the
word
one
in
that
here.
literally puts these together every single week, so if you would know if curse words are used. I am dyslexic.
As of so far, there have not been any, and that's continuing.
I just know that you probably could have worked on that center word a little bit more when it comes to the scrambling.
Yeah, it could be PU.
It could.
Yeah, half of the words here are spelled correctly.
I still don't know.
I don't either.
I don't even know. Yeah. We're not paid to know those. You're going to tell us what it is after the show. And Barrett's going to send an email out to all the hosts. There you go. That's your phrase of the week. 200 points at a Hot Fingers game. Oh, wait. Is it 200? Yeah, 200 at a Hot Fingers game. And 5 points at a Barreda game. That shows how long it's been since I've actually hosted a game. I don't even know when the next game that I'm hosting is, but I'm hosting events here at PUDDLETOWN all the time. Birthday parties. And a common question that's been asked me about all the Nerf blasters is, what's the age range you could do? And it's 6 and up are the blasters that we have. That's what Hasbro rates them at, but it's 5 and up, and we have younger kids in here, and we play around.
Smaller kids playing around with them before.
Yeah, it's definitely safer for 6 and up, and a lot of fun for 10 and up and stuff like that. But you can always give us a call here at PUDDLETOWN Adventures. Google us up, PUDDLETOWN Adventures in New Hartford. We are booking birthday parties Saturdays and Sundays, and they're booking up. So if you want to get in here, give us a call. We've got Aero Dodge Leagues forming soon too. Trying to figure out the logistics on that, which has mostly been now that I'm not hosting trivia as much anymore at home. Now I can. Well, I haven't been able to say, okay, we're going to do Aero Dodge on Wednesday nights. Every Wednesday, Rob's going to be here, or every Thursday, Rob, because I've been going out and hosting games. So it's been tough. And now that we've got a lot of hosts that we just hired, our positions are filled. We've got backups. It's looking pretty good. So we're going to be focusing on stuff here. So definitely follow us at PUDDLETOWN Adventures. Gentlemen, any last words that you guys have?
Happy New Year.
Nothing. Nothing.
Is that
Happy
still
New
happening?
Year,
I don't know.
King's Day, and
It's 3 Kings.
soon or just past. I don't really know.
Saturday was Epiphany.
That's 3 Kings Day.
Well, then we missed it.
Oh, happy.
As a point to this.
Did you guys see that?
I don't know. I think are we back?
Yeah.
On the screen. I don't know. We'll have to check that out on the playback. All right. Well, yeah. Happy, whatever days it is, Epiphany, post-Epiphany Day, and we'll be back next week. That'll be Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yep, I know that.
So that's the next holiday that we're going to have a show on Monday. We will have our games going there. But if everybody is good to go, Happy New Year to you all. Good luck on your resolutions if you're still holding on to them. There's Goldberg, Bears, and Colt saying, don't forget to spay and neuter your cats and dogs, tip your bartenders, and never cross the streams. This is Bar Rated Entertainment live from PUDDLETOWN Adventures in beautiful and cold New Hartford, Connecticut. Peace and love. We will see you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace and love. We're going to have some fun. Again, we're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now. Because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Yeah, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Question number 24, this is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the rest if you need to.
It's a process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts is called nuclear fission, ocean, neutron fission.
Scratch my back, now scratch my shoulder, scratch my back, now scratch my shoulder. Jingle